Hey guys, day 3 here in Barrington, and here's what we got for starters. We've got, where is it? That elm tree leans out over 202 in the power lines, and stuck in the crotch of a branch. I don't know if you can tell up there. It's right in the fork of a branch. It's holding it out that way. So I've got a rope set in that black birch. I'm going to climb that up and limb that a little bit. And then I'm going to shoot a rope up into this elm. So it's kind of tip-tied up there. And then shoot it back up through the crotch of that maple. So we're kind of, here's the road. So that elm tree is kind of going to swing over this way into the driveway, into safety. So I'm not going to video me climbing this, just to limb that a little bit. Okay, tubers. We've got that rope tied high up into that elm tree. I'm not sure if you can see it up there. And then it runs across to the crotch up in that maple. And that runs down to the plow frame on the truck. Now I'm going to go put some tension on that, which will help this tree set up some. And I'm going to notch it. I'll go stand at the tree so you can see where we're, see what the plan is. So here is that elm tree. I'm going to notch it so that it lays out towards the truck. And it very much doesn't want to go that way. It wants to go over the road. You can see the lean it's got. Way out there. I'm going to find a place to get you guys set up. And I'll get some tension on that rope. I haven't put tension on the rope yet. We're still in the same spot. I just got the phone set up in a place where it will stay now. Alright, I've got that rope tension set for now. It's not super tight, but it doesn't need to be. I don't want it to pinch while I'm cutting. But it's almost, it's probably a good 140 degrees off the tree lean, so it's going to just pull tight. It'll set into the rope a little bit. And as always, Husqvarna 572 XPG 28-inch bar. I'm going to show you that hinge real quick. I forget what this is called. Gap face, maybe. Lets the tree hinge for a long time, and depending on the tree, what kind of tree it is, it might not break off the stump at all. The hinge might stay attached. But here it is. You make a cut. Obviously, 2 cuts, one this way, and then make a bore cut, a vertical bore cut, straight through. And then I took an extra cut off here so that this won't come together and close. And then I've got my back cut right up to here. So it's hinged this way to head right up the driveway. If these people only knew they were driving right under a completely cut up tree. But I can't go that way because the rope is in it. I'm sorry, I covered up the camera there. Now let's see. I hope this show's alright, but we'll find out in a second. I'm gonna go bring it over right now. It's a beautiful thing. I actually couldn't see what was happening from the angle I was at. I thought it was actually falling towards the road for a second. I was wondering how the heck that was happening. But it's just, I don't have very good depth perception. So I thought it was going away from me, but it's coming towards me. So here it is, laying right up the driveway. This stump, let's see if that stump held on all the way. It looks like it did. It came down. It came over very slowly, but the rope actually caught it. Once it came off its lean and it was towards the truck, the rope actually tightened up again. And so then I seized the truck, I drove forward, and the tree slowly laid down. I just let it down slow. So here's what we've got for a hinge, still attached. And it actually pulled right down into the root flare. So that's very much still attached. Pretty perfect. Couldn't have asked for it to go better. But it comes with experience. I've done things wrong before. That's all for now. I'm going to get this rope out of the trees and get this cut up a little bit, and we'll see what we have next. Good morning, tubers. Good day, good night. So I gypped you guys intentionally, but so yesterday took down the elm tree, and then I only had about an hour and a half of daylight left, and I had a whole lot more to do than I thought that I did. So I actually went down and I cut down about 20 trees, dead, dying ash trees out here over the neighbor's house he was concerned about. So I hustled and got as much done as I could. I've still got a couple here. You can see there's no tops in those two here, this one and that one. And you also noticed this maple right here leans back over his trailers, carport, and all kinds of stuff. And there's a big rot spot on the back side of that big open spot. So we're gonna put a rope in that and pull that one over as well today. And I think there's one more big ash tree out back. It's a ways out back, but I think we had decided we were gonna take it down before it falls down. And so you guys missed a lot last night, but I was just scrambling to get those trees down. I just went out with the saw and the axe and wedges and had to bang over quite a few of them, but they all came down nicely. And I think we're just about done here. It's Christmas Eve today, and but I didn't have any plans, so I told him I'd come over and finish if he was all right with it, and he was all right with it. So here we are. I'm going to get the saw filled up, and then I'll catch up with you guys. All right, I've got the rope set in this maple. The maple is right here. You're right beside it right now. But I've got to go take down these two ash trees right here before I run the ropes across. Because this maple's got to go that way, approximately where those are. I want to lay those ash trees on top of the rope. We'll get those ashes down and then pull this maple over.
Trimming. I know.
I'd rather see a little smoke from the clutch than
20 minutes taking the bar off. Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, you see, number one came down on its own.
Yeah.
So I know. Pretty good runs on this one too. I'm half expecting it, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
I was going to suggest you could just tractor it and chain it, but no, it's this one over here that was the stubborn one. I ain't letting go. Yeah, that was an interesting way to drop the second one. I see that with the wedge, because it was hooked on the top of the tree.
Yep.
Yep. Keep it hooked, and then the whole thing will go at once.
Yeah, because there's a lot of leverage when you're up that high, so there's just that little bit of spring pressure on the back one. I figured it'd be enough to push them off over. All right, sometimes. Sometimes I'm not.
Nah, you're good. Deal with it. Okay, that's the first time I've seen a snatch block come out.
All right, guys. Got the rope up in that maple, going down to a pulley down there on a stump, and run back up. Where's the truck? Right there. Tied onto the plow frame of the truck. I'll get you guys set up somewhere here. I'm just gonna cut up the tree, and then I'll bring you up with me. We'll pull that tree right over. We can get some leaves out of it. Maybe. Let's see. Where's that leaf? There's that leaf. All right, that tree is near vertical right now because I already had tension on the rope. So I just cut it up. And that tree stood right up vertical, so it's just about to go over. If I cut another smidge, it would probably go over, but the hinge is as thin as I want it right now, so we'll just use the truck and pull her over. Ease it over. And that's that. All right, guys. Just gonna make a quick clip here to close out that video. Part 3 in Barrington. Again, I gypped you guys last night because I was in a rush. Thought I was gonna get finished up before it got dark out, but so I was pretty low on fuel. Had to go up and refuel it. I didn't want to walk back down. So I just called it quits for the night. By the time I got done packing up my stuff, it was dark anyway, so it was good timing. But it wasn't a big deal to go back today. It's Christmas Eve today, but had no plans, so it's a good day in December. Out in a t-shirt. I'll take it. But got that finished up and made sure that they were happy. But I appreciate you guys watching. I'd also appreciate it if you guys leave a comment about whatever you want. Let me know what you want to see in future videos. More rigging, more if you like groundwork or climbing. I'm not a good climber yet. I'm self-taught, only about a year and a half into it. And I'm still learning to trust my equipment, so I could definitely be more confident as a climber, but I get better all the time. So yeah, thanks for watching, and hopefully I'll have some more stuff for you pretty soon.